And so, it is with extremely prickled fingers, and I can only imagine the amount of who even knows what we're pulling out of our mouth right now from all of these cacti, that we once again question the wisdom of our village leaders, as we once again find ourselves on the verge of starvation. Because, my friends, it turns out that we have plenty of water. Plenty of water! Because it turns out that the crops that we just planted as our new major food crop, all of these cacti, you actually harvest them for water, not for food. When you harvest a cactus, you get 3 water. You're able to squeeze from it the like tears of our villagers as we realize once again, perhaps we should not trust this Seri with your well-being because it doesn't seem like it's ending well. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that didn't go to plan. And now we are frantically planting a bunch of corn. I don't know if it will be able to be prepared in time, but we do have all of those berries everywhere. And hey, now we have our town square built, so hopefully that will prevent some riots. I think that we really maybe we've been too laissez-faire about all of this. Maybe we really need to sit and we need to begin having some community meetings with everyone who happen to be part of our community and discuss what the future of our fate should be, including community meetings with none other than our beautiful Mau Anu. Because if we are going to figure out what the future of our fates should be, we are hopefully going to be able to guide Mauanu in helping to decide that. On the one hand, she might be about to take us in the ocean. On the other hand, we might be able to guide her into the forest. On all hands, we have some villager needs that are starting to... and now we have 3 nomads that just decided to settle in. And so the needs of our villagers have just gone up even higher. And there's vandalism. I see. What the heck? Upon arriving at the shrine located in these distant deserts, your scavengers encounter another group of people. The others are tired of continued reverence for the old dead world and want to destroy the shrine along with the artifact housed within. We need that artifact, and they won't let us have it. We'll have to take it by force. Let's give them something to show that we are not only friendly, but we will use the knowledge from the artifact responsibly. We don't want conflict, so we should let them do their thing. Look, we could go ahead and we could trade. I don't know what we're trading. It better not be my iron ore. How many of what do they want? But I think we would do some trading because we've begun to speak of trades and because we don't want to risk fights just yet. And see, this totally worked out because we do have medicine that we have been growing on the back of Mau Anu, and we're learning how to better take care of Mau Anu with the artifacts, so maybe that will convince them to behave themselves a little bit and maybe not destroy what seems to be the very, very, very tarnished last fading scraps of any knowledge that we might be able to gain whatsoever. I mean, it's not like there's a library or the internet or an encyclopedia or even one reliable village elder with one reliable set of, like, actually decent wisdom and not just seriisms out there. So really, we don't want to destroy what's left. They take what we offer and discuss it among themselves. After a while, one of them goes over to the artifact, lifts it above their head, and smashes it to the ground before they all run away. Oh no, they still destroyed it! Empty-handed! Oh, we weren't able to convince them not to destroy it. Dang it. And now we have to decide where we might want to send Mau Anu. Well, to be fair, there's a sleep spot and it looks like there are spots. Oh, what should we collect? Maybe the sand? Okay, we're gonna send our search party out to go scavenge some of that sand. Let's try to convince Mau Anu to go to the northeast, because even though I do think going to the ocean... she doesn't trust her commands yet. Going to the ocean might be extremely useful in the future. I think, again, the village elders gathering at the town square here would be a little concerned about the fact, okay, we're almost done on, what are we researching right now? The brick furnace. Oh, that's right, so that we can build some new things. We're building the the stonemasons are doing their thing. The clay gathering, and let's see what's going on here. The mining camp, we could move, there we go, to continue gathering stone. I'm beginning to think we might really need to start focusing on, okay, definitely the berries again. Oh, jeez. All right. That's okay, because at least there's enough berries scattered around the place, and at least we managed to, we came out ahead on the water, despite being in the desert. And Mauanu seems uncertain about which path she wants to take. Well, I would love to convince you to go to the northeast. Maybe we have... oh, is there a transmission? Oh my gosh. We've received another transmission, and it seems to be our mysterious benefactor from last time. You actually managed to complete it? I'm impressed. How is the connection on your end? Hello there! We can hear you loud and clear now. I'm Waltriode, one of the village elders. On behalf of everyone here, thank you very much for the blueprint. But if I may ask, who are you, and why do you possess this technology? Right, I haven't properly introduced myself. Call me Nona. I've always been interested in learning new things, and residing in an old research facility surrounded by ancient books and technology has certainly helped. But I'm currently much more interested in who you are. People living on in Anbu, a species long thought to go extinct, a real living wandering village. I kind of like the idea that she is just a very bored, like, maybe uploaded or AI intelligence stuck on a satellite, and she's like, ooh, I finally found someone to talk to. How do you know so much about us? I'm sorry, who are you? My name is Theodore, and I'm another one of the elders here, so would you please answer my question? Of course, I see. Well, my facility here is in surprisingly good condition, which means I can gather a lot of data from all over the world. Uh-huh. We're spinning around in a satellite, aren't we, miss? The size monitors capture the rhythm of your Ambu's gait. The long-range microphones record the melody of its sounds. It's all so incredible. And the fact you managed to construct a crude transmitter is just the metaphorical cherry on top. Very removed from the struggle for survival by gnawing on some old cactuses. Aren't we, my dear Nona? See, dear, I told you this would be a good idea. But Nona, why did you contact us? Would you like to come here and join us? Oh, thank you very much for the offer, but I can't leave this facility just yet. No, there is something much more urgent that I need to discuss with you. Surely you've noticed the spread of the poisonous fungi is getting worse every day. Yes, unfortunately. A lot of people are seeking refuge in our village, many of them already afflicted by the poisonous spores. There seems to be no end in sight. You're right, there isn't. Not if we don't do something, that is. But with your ability to survive out there and the technology at my disposal, we might be able to fight back. I love the idea that it's like a uploaded or artificial intelligence that's just like, oh, an Ambu! Good, and those people are taking care of it. I have to keep them alive for that reason. Fight back? How do you manage us to fight back against what has plagued this world for generations? Scattered across these lands are relics of the old world. I will tell you more about them when the time is right, but know this. I do have a plan, and with those relics in hand, we stand a chance. You want us to run errands for you? Even now, we barely are managing to survive. Any disruption could be the death of us. I understand your reservations, but I believe the ultimate fate of not only your village, but the entire world might depend on this, and you are the only ones I could ask, because this is something only a wandering village could achieve. Also known as a stable, reliable population that's able to actually, like, hoof it between the different key points on the planet she needs access to. No, I say we shouldn't do this. Why should we trust an outsider? Considering the fact that other people, like, took our healing herbs and offer of good faith and destroyed stuff anyway, I kind of can see where he's coming from. Why should you trust me? Why should I trust you? It's been hundreds of years since anyone has seen an Ambu. How do I know you're not just going to exploit it for your own gain, like all those humans before you? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. There you go. What we do is none of your business, and you don't need to trust us because you just want to use us for your own gain. Now hold on, dear. Nona, please hear me out. I can only speak for myself, but I would not want to exploit our Anbu. We all need each other, and that's why I would like to live in harmony, not only with the Anbu, but also with you. I know it can be difficult to strike a balance, but we're all doing our best. And it is not my husband's decision what we do as a village. It's our leaders. Or maybe the whole village. I'm willing to, abdicate my position at this stage since I just tried to feed us, cactus soup, roasted cactus, with the needles still attached for a democracy. So please, tell us where we would be able to find these relics. Thank you. I will try to locate the one close to you, and I'll be in touch once I know more. Yo, you can't talk to people like that. I mean, that is probably how you, well, I don't know. When do you need to kind of be like, grr, tough, to keep people from chasing you down? And when do you need to kind of be like, don't chase away potential allies or make people mad enough they come to raid you? I guess we can give it a shot. I'll be in my tent. And maybe he has had his trust betrayed in the past. Oh, he can be so difficult sometimes. I know you'll make the right decision for us, my friend. I mean, if we're getting ready to go and have to deal with a whole bunch of very concerning poisons, I suddenly feel the deep need, nay, the urge. Oh boy. All right, maybe we don't need that mining camp going then. Okay, we've got a lot of rocks actually, so I think we're good on the mining camp. To maybe be able to make sure we can heal ourselves. Oh, come on, our wonderful Ambu. I don't know. Oh my gosh, a shipwreck. Holy caboodles. There's even people lost in a shipwreck? That's extremely tempting on one level. And on another level, so unsure about all of this. She's not even really hungry enough to try to earn her trust through feeding a snack. Okay, let's see. Speaking of feeding a snack, I think we can get more people on making Ambu food at the moment. That's fine. And then I definitely need my woodcutting a little bit more. And how are we doing? Oh wow, the more what is the word I'm looking for? Processed goods we definitely still need. Oh my gosh, and I definitely need critical priority all of these berries, please. We're literally mostly eating raw berries until I can get the corn going. And the corn is only growing a little bit because I had so many cactuses done. Oh my gosh. Plant and harvest corn. Well, I mean, now this area says that it's got nothing to gather because we've taken care of so many things. So, will you guys go do something else for just a minute? Oh my gosh, I have so much to take care of. And then we have all of these, at least we have a lot of water, and we're about to figure out what we're gonna do with that. And, oh, we came back with the borscht. All right, come on, come on. Oh my gosh, she's decided to go for it. You guys, I don't know about this. We're about to be headed into the ocean. I'm very concerned about this on multiple levels. Let's scavenge what we can while we're over here. I don't even know what the temperature around the ocean might be. This is gonna be a little bit hectic to say the least. Maybe I need to get I don't even, okay, don't panic, don't panic. I mean, to be fair, it feels like there's an appropriate amount of panic to be having right now. But we are currently researching the brick furnace. We have at least quelled some of the town's riot. If we have some gourmet food people are enjoying, as well as a pile of fish that we might be able to do something with. Oh man. Oh, there's another call. I have located a relic in your vicinity. It's being kept by a man who needs your help. He's a bit of an oddball, but please hear him out. I'll collect him. I will connect him to you now. I love him! Paige! His name is Paige and he's covered in pigeons? You've got my full attention, sir. Hello? Can you hear me? Yes, hello. How can we help? The lady said you lived on an ombu and are able to deploy flying scavengers. That is correct, yes. Over. Cool, amazing. Please, you must help me. One of my beloved carrier pigeons, Biko, has gone missing on a recent sortie. He must have gotten lost inside of a poisonous storm and I don't know what to do. I can't go by myself and I'm afraid of sending more birds to find him. It would just lead to me losing them as well. Well, as long as you don't have a flying cat jumping across the rooftops of your Baldur's Gate city, I think you'll be okay and you'll be able to get your pigeon back. So, please, if you spot any poison storms from up high, send your scavengers there to look for my Biko. Oh, poor Biko. Of course we'll look for him, and rest assured that we will give him the best care we can. I happen to have some experience as a veterinarian, so I will personally accompany our scavengers. Thank you so much. The lady said you'd be particularly interested in this old relic my father kept around. You can have it if you bring me back my boy. We'll do our very best. Take care. You handled that well. Make sure to take a look at your map. I will check your surroundings for poison storms and mark any that stand out to me. Thank you again, and talk to you soon. You want to go out there yourself at your age for a crazy person's bird? Have you finally gone mad? YOLO, I guess? Dear, someone needs my help, and I feel more than capable of providing it. As soon as we locate it, I'm going. End of discussion. Don't worry about me, dear. Still, you should be nicer to your person. Something tells me we're gonna need these herbs. All right, so we're going to the ocean. I'm not terribly confident or sure about that, but we're going to the ocean. Let's see. And okay, so we should scavenge what we can around here. There's apparently a fort. There's several shipwrecks. I guess we'll be able to rescue some of the shipwrecked people while we're at it. Let's see. And so what on earth to work on now? I just feel like there's so much all over the place, and when the environment keeps changing, and I don't know if I have enough people like gathering things, and especially like working on a brick furnace. I think we've gone through and we've collected so much of the clay. I wish there was another way we could like get the clay created, but I'm not sure how. Okay, let's see. And our ombu's hunger. I really want to finish researching this furnace so that we can work on that. And then we're also going to need, okay, let's see. We have planted a bunch of corn, but we can't harvest any of it for a long time. In fact, I'm kind of worried that some of it's just gonna like decompose now, so I'm gonna put people back on the farm. What's this? Oh, good! I think we finally managed to finish researching none other than the brick furnace, which provides bricks from clay and should allow us to do things like have a tree nursery, uses compost to plant trees in its surrounding area, an iron furnace so that we'd be able to create a iron out of iron ore. What we use that for, the rumors have it that there could be potentially blacksmiths. An aqua farm plants aquatic crops and breeds fish. Excuse me? Pardon me? What? Also, trade post. The trade post allows traders to land on the Ombu, warehouses, cottages, so that we'd be able to have more protection. I think we're about to be surrounded by fish, though. The fishery only works if the Ombu is surrounded by water. We kind of need to get the fishery built, and I think we need a seawater collector, maybe? Because we might need to work on being able to possibly purify that salt water. There's so many. Oh, but petting the ombu. We gotta pet the ombu. Like, we've just gotta do that, because if we had been able to influence what direction she went in, that would have been a lot more helpful than whatever is going on right now. Also, I don't know what the weather is about to be like, so we're just focusing on only harvesting all this cactus at the moment. And at this farm, I guess we'll just, like, have people collect. Where do we even put all of the water resources? There's so much to be done everywhere. All right, let's see. And then what do we need? Town square we've worked on. I'm really wondering if it's about time, probably about time, to get this sawmill going, because the sawmill goes on the giant tree trunks on the ombu's back. They're far more efficient than woodcutting camps, so then we can really have more people focusing on collecting what we need for the carpenters. I'm also thinking, do we have the fish? Have we? Here's the brick furnace that we'll work on sometime soon, hopefully. And then village doctor, the scavenger huts, the kitchen. We've done the research that it takes for, like, having the fish, right? Like, that was accomplished, wasn't it? Where are my researchers? These poor researchers. Or have we not done that yet? Let's see. Fishery catches the fish. No, we haven't done that yet. Okay, so we definitely should get that, like, researched. But getting her to trust us, very, very, very important in order to keep ourselves alive, I think. All right, let's also make sure these mushrooms are not wasted and that these berries are not lost. And we've got a little bit more ombu food being made. I think we're really getting close to maximum on our food situation as well. So let's see, scavenging party just returned with clay. 3 new nomads want to settle. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, and we're about to go in the water. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, that's so much clay at the quarry. Oh, we might have to really start focusing on gathering clay mostly from the quarries now. And we're about to take our first footsteps into the salt water. Is she going to be okay, or is she going to end up with giant barnacles we need to clean off? These are the kinds of questions that we probably should have had at some village meetings that probably would be better at keeping us alive. But maybe you sometimes just have to accept that you learn through experience and you just do the best that you can. And maybe the key is not hesitating and just diving right in. So, I'll see you guys next time. Oh man.